What is up, TNA fans? We are back, coming off of a pretty damn good lockdown. I think we're going to get into that. I am JaySin, back as always with the Horror King Gary. And as always, we are here to discuss TNA Wrestling. Yeah, we have an incredibly creative name. God, who fucking thought of that name? Seriously, that is just... We discuss TNA Wrestling, and the name of our channel is Discuss TNA Wrestling. God, that is just awful. Okay, thank you everyone for listening. Our views have been very good lately. A lot of YouTubers that are mostly... I mean, we're an audio podcast. Tommy Dreamer was getting like 30 views when he was doing this shit, just to point out that like it's not easy to get over 100 when you have a podcast that most people are listening to on. So just pointing out a little love for ourselves there. Thanks to all of you. We'll get to Robles' questions a little later. Okay, so let's start off with the good and the bad. Lockdown, awesome.
Yeah, very, very solid to great show.
Post-lockdown, they have not even announced Nick Nemeth, who is now a 2-time title winner for the first time since Samoa fucking Joe, for the show. Ready for this?
Yeah, we might want to add to Alicia, actually under the historic thing for TNA too, being in every one of the main, like lockdown and
holy shit. For how long?
And I don't know, was it something else too? She's the first lady in
That's
TNA
awesome.
to do.
I didn't know that, but good for her. Okay, so coming off that hot show, you would think they would announce some hot stuff, right? Of course they did.
Yeah.
This week, folks, we're going to see Rich Swann take on the one and only LJ Cleary. Sorry, Cleary. I don't know this. I've never heard of this man. Elijah versus Bear Bronson. AJ Francis Open Challenge. And then again, which, I'm sorry, I know you're TNA fans, but this is a Tony Khan move. Allie and Kira Hogan Open Challenge. 2 open challenges.
In a lot of ways, it isn't really a lot different than Dixie Stay Tuned.
Oh, totally. And it's the same as Tony Khan putting on 15 goddamn trios matches. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Get everybody on the show. Oh, it's sickening. Oh, I get so angry.
There was a bit of good news coming out of a lot of this, though. I guess so. Was it his name Nick Piccolo?
Oh, fuck that! I cursed that guy out today. What's his deal?
Oh, he's like a really big private investor kind of guy, and he brought partners with him to Lockdown.
Wait, that guy has money?
I think he's trying to get people. I think he met with Carlos Silva to. He's been known to raise his.
Holy shit! I thought it was a wrestling writer. I cursed him out today. To be fair, I cursed out like everyone today because. I don't know if you guys care, but the entire internet is on fire right now because of a report by someone named BJ Bethel, who said a source from ESPN told him that ESPN is unhappy and like whatever, something like that. And like everyone pointed out it's bullshit, which was so weird because I'm like, what the fuck? When did everyone become a TKO business fan? You know what I mean? But that's how genius TKO is. TKO worked ESPN into a terrible deal that ESPN is losing everything on. Money, time, credibility, like we talked about earlier. They'll have a fucking football interview about real talk and shit. Then they'll have Seth Rollins on talking about a fake match like it's the real thing as the football guy.
The thing is, Jay, to ESPN's credit, you'd think they would have been a little bit more versed on who they were jumping in bed with.
Yeah, but they saw fucking Saudi money, dude. They don't give a fuck. But you're right, they fucked up. And for 5 years. Okay, so ready? So TKO works ESPN. ESPN gets pissed. They leak something. Because they're like, what are we going to do? Well, we're stuck in this fucking thing. Now, Dave Meltzer and a bunch of people are saying this BJ report is bullshit. He was fired from SE Scoops afterwards, which tells me he was 100% right, and TKO spoke to SE Scoops. Because that's kind of how that's like how all this shit works. I have AI to tell me this stuff now. Like, you don't have to guess anymore. I'm like, AI, is it possible that like ESPN actually gave this to him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because think about it. Who wants who wants to get away from WWE. They do. So Dave
Yeah.
Meltzer went against this story, but at the same time, someone asked him in terms of the what's the word? Hang on. The word was buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
So a fan asked Meltzer, I mean, oh man, what a fucking joke that BJ is. Buyer's remorse? I mean, after 1 year? So Meltzer replies, I'm not going to get into this, but historically, look up, he just said, look it up. Hang on, I got the actual thing here. It was brought up why people get buyer's remorse on deals, and I explained why. Ready? Also, while I don't believe anyone makes any final decisions this early on a long deal, ready for this? This is Dave Meltzer. I said from the start of the deal, didn't make financial sense for ESPN, and no numbers at all have come out to change that. Which means Dave is totally agreeing with the whole ESPN doesn't want to be with WWE anymore. He's just pointing out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder who worked this deal. Was it lawyers?
And then he writes, I have nothing to say except study history. There are multiple times that a said wrestling show was going to be canceled, and it was denied. In every case, it showed the canceled show contract was up. It was canceled. That's what Dave said. Every time in the history of wrestling. So he's telling the story both ways, so he can have his fucking cake and eat it. That's Meltzer. That's what he does. Okay.
Plus, he probably wouldn't mind sticking a knife in anything to do with the WWE or any
totally
negative light.
But also he works. He gets shit from them too.
Yeah.
Dave works with fucking everyone. Dave works with, I'm sure, someone at ESPN, someone at TKO, and Tony himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I doubt TNA because he doesn't say shit about them. And again, that's how it works. It's not about views. It's about friends. Okay, here's a quick one before we get into total whatever, not lockdown. Zoe Serrano, blanking on her name, Robles boy, god damn it, Zoe Stark. She mentioned that TNA offered her a deal when she was signed, right before she was signed to WWE, which means, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means I think she could be going to WWE, because she's now a free agent. She's been a free agent. I mean TNA.
Yeah, I know that's what you meant.
Okay. Let's get to the results. First off, Jason Hotch. That fucking move they did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was insane.
The crossbody off the top of the rope that shattered the table. That was one of the most beautiful goddamn things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was often been compared. I've seen different people say to Mick Foley almost.
Wow, are they really? Wow.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I don't want to go that far, but in terms of how it looked, I have never seen a crossbody done like that. Everyone's always on the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They lay on the table to make it easy. The crossbody, that is insane.
Yeah, that could go different ways.
Oh my god, you can break the human in half.
Yeah, especially if you overshoot and land
you
on
can
something.
literally break a human in half. And I think the only wrestler they would do that with is Mustafa Ali. That's how fucking good he is.
And the thing is, Jay, I don't know how versed Jason Hotch is at doing such daredevil things either. And then he was doing that with his family.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I think we can trust him now after that move.
Yeah, I think so too.
Jesus God. I watched that 50 times. I'm like, wait a minute. I kept rewinding it because I'm like, wait, he wasn't laying down. I was really trying to think about.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Is somehow he was going to go back down the side of the steel cage, somehow get the upper hand on Ali, lay him across the table.
Yeah,
and he
exactly.
didn't do that.
Exactly. And then he jumped. I'm like, holy fuck, he jumped too early. I'm like, he jumped too early. What's his name's not ready yet? He's not on the table.
Yeah, or if he took his eye off.
And then Mustafa with one of the greatest fucking moves in the history of wrestling. That catch and turning that into an insane spot. It was gorgeous. I don't use words like that for wrestling a lot. It was gorgeous.
See, AJ, that's how you catch people falling from upper parts of the cages.
Oh my god.
Let the guy crash and burn.
Hello, friends. Here to see all the updates for Impacts. I will have to check with my cable provider. I lost enjoying the thoughts. Hobbs Ventures. Well, that's really nice. Not gonna lie, I saw this guy's face and I feel like Whenever someone has a real face, they're coming at me, you know.
Yeah, he put reaching out to us because I talk to him often enough. He's
Okay.
part of the
Great catch by Dinesh. Ash is gone, and nobody has noticed or cared.
Well, you're reading the comments now, okay?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why. But I mean, totally. I mean, I think we mentioned that last. I mentioned like 2 weeks in a row. No one gives a shit. Like things happen, and if Dave or Sean doesn't point them out, it's like they don't happen. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how Eric Isaac did. Hotch lost. 0 for 1.
He made predictions,
0 for 1, dude. Demo Bunny, yep. Elijah, oh man, rough day for Eric. The Hardys, oof. Moose,
Yeah,
oh man, I don't even want to finish yours, man. No offense, I'm trying to help you here. Do you think Dragunov comes to TNA? Oh man, I'm afraid he definitely goes to AEW. He's such an AEW looking guy. Like, I don't know if you know Dragunov. I don't know if you know Dragunov, Larry. Sorry, shout out to Larry, but Gary, what's his name? Ilyan Dragunov, whatever. He's like a super. He's like a super wrestler. Like a like.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I did hear that the same what you had mentioned.
Yeah. He's like a Kyle Fletcher, just kind of total nightmare of a human. And I mean, in a good way. He's like next level. But I'm not sure if he could be a good character.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, I would love to fuck it. I mean, yes. You can ask.
Yeah.
You can ask me if I want anyone in TNA, and I'm gonna be like, yeah. Like, because it's just like I want. I guess I said the Robles all the time. Like, we need bodies first, you know. Like, what the hell is Lethal Lock? What is that TNA? Sorry, that's not Lethal Lockdown. What's it called? TNA. What's the for the X Division? We mentioned.
Ultimate X?
No. They got a special coming out for the X Division.
Oh, Destination X.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robles had a good idea. Multiple Ultimate X matches.
I tell you right now, I'd be sold. I like that.
Leading to Elevation X final.
Yeah, I like that too. I like Elevation X. I always did.
He comes out with some of his shit, and I'm like, I freeze for a minute.
No,
I'm like,
I like that whole.
I swear to God, he says
thing
he says some shit, and then I'll get quiet for a minute. And I'm like, that's exactly what should happen, but it's not going to happen, you know?
Yeah, because
okay, got to start.
They don't have the budget probably to put on Elevation X, because I'd imagine that would cost pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, I just realized this. 3 title changes, but terribly spaced out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 matches happened before the first title change, and then 1, 2, 3. Then there was 3 title changes in the last 4 matches. That's terrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible. Start the goddamn show off with one of those matches.
But before the pre-show even got started, there was a dark match between AAW Heavyweight Champion.
Okay, what the fuck is the point of a dark match on a special? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I was just gonna say, unless it was in Chicago where AAW is located, and that's where they were. So okay. Yeah. Still, I mean, but like, why not make it like a?
I do know it was part of a storyline at AAW where.
Oh Jesus! They have the hometown man part of their storylines, and he's a world heavyweight champion competitor.
I don't know if he got his mask ripped off at the AAW event or if it was on the Dark show, but he got his mask ripped off at one point, and the deal was that.
Are you fucking telling me we know who's under that mask?
But I guess what happened is the stipulation was if Joey Alonzo won, he'd get a TNA title shot, or he'd get a TNA.
Was it a contract? Okay, yeah. Even that, I feel like they barely mentioned. This guy just got a contract. No one's talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you watched him like an NWA and different indie things, I think you kind of know more about.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're paying, yeah, who does? But who does these days? But who does these days? There's too much wrestling with the top 3 guys. Oh, you're right. There it is. Note: Joe Alonzo earns a TNA contract following his title defense. Nice job, cage match. The Righteous defeated BDE and Swan. I like that. I like that a lot because they pinned BDE.
Yeah, and there was an exclusive that made Twitter about them confronting him. So I'm wondering if
after the match, right?
Yeah, I think he might actually.
And they spoke to him before that, like I don't know if it was this week or whatever it was, but they're recruiting, and he was one of the first people they wanted to recruit. They literally called him out, nicely. Remember, it was like they nicely called him out. They were like, "We want you to be on our team, man." And then after the match, like Gary said, they they came in his corner like like the fucking
It
devils.
almost makes me,
We told
it
you,
almost
man.
makes
You know what I mean? After they lost.
Yeah, it almost makes me think they might start a faction a little bit too.
Oh, totally,
because,
totally. Yeah,
because Elijah come out of his match on the left end of things, and like he's felt dejected and whatnot.
Oh man, they flip Elijah.
You know what I mean?
Totally,
like I can
totally.
see it. It'd make a lot of sense if they were to go that way.
How great are they? I mean, come on. I swear to God, I did not know of these guys until they got to TNA. I didn't follow them in Ring of Honor. I didn't know who the fuck Dutch was. I've seen Vincent. He's funny as fuck. He just reminds me of he reminds me of what's his name? The little prick from WWE that never came back. With Morrissey or whatever his name is. I'm sorry, he did come back. Didn't he know those titles that I think TNA still has?
When he was with Fourth Rope.
Is Fourth Rope still a thing?
I guess. I think that rapper or something still is either owner of them or invested in them or whatever. He tried to work with us.
Oh, yeah, TNA also made a deal with a former company of P. Diddy this week, so that's a little weird.
Yeah.
I love that match because, seriously, this is one of my favorite pre-show matches. Like, it told a great story. Rich Swann, the veteran, doesn't lose. He carried most of the match, and the kid loses because he's not ready yet to the much more experienced Righteous. Boom. Trey Miguel defeats Special Agent Zero. Not too happy about this.
Yeah.
I feel like this match didn't need to happen.
Right? Yeah. Especially, because, I know they're trying to show he hasn't lost a step since he's been gone.
So put in anyone else.
You made Agent Zero seem almost like our version of
He beat
Taker.
Moose.
You know what I mean? Yeah, how many people straight up beat Moose without cheating? I mean, beat him in a match.
Honestly, over the last few years, that's a really good question.
Yeah,
Moose is Josh Alexander since Josh left, but he was Josh Alexander when Josh was here. Like he's been booked like fucking Hulk Hogan almost.
Yeah, because it seems like every time you think he's out of the fold, then he's announced that he's in a main event match or
and we got to give him another credit for this one. I kind of saw this coming with how Kazarian beat Moose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moose could have literally just. He was at a point.
He could have stepped out of there.
He could have just fell backwards and won the match at one point. That was making me. That pisses me off so much with matches like this. You have to suspend so much disbelief. You know what I mean? To think these guys can't open a fucking door.
I was actually thinking the same thing you're talking about, right now. I go, God damn, this seems so friggin' fake. Right? You know what I mean?
Get rid of the fucking door option. Get rid of the fucking door option.
Yeah.
That was made for people. I'm pretty sure that was made for people like King Kong Bundy, who literally couldn't climb. Moose can climb a fucking cage easily. They both can easily.
The only thing Bundy could do is probably eat the cage or something.
Yeah, but I was thinking the same thing. Like Moose could have fell at one point and won the match.
Yeah, because especially when you compare it to such matches like the Hotch and Ali, that told the story.
Totally. Yeah.
You couldn't help but love it. You know what I mean?
But then Kazarian is in the same spot. I'm like, oh, that's why Moose didn't do it because it's a spot. So Moose had to look like a moron who didn't know he could step back because the spot was he spears Kazarian out of the ring and Kazarian wins, which I liked. But again, it was so obvious because Moose was standing there for so long and he could have done it himself.
Oh yeah, 100%.
AJ defeated Elijah in a 14-minute match, and I gotta say, it was great.
Yeah, especially when he hit him with that Code Red thing.
Now, you want to talk about unbiased. AJ Francis, I mean, I can't even get into the personal shit this man has done to me. Also chatting with my imposter account that had Chase and Rance, let's just say, taking me from behind. And he's chatting with the imposter me after whatever. But I can still say he had a very good match. That was like...
I like grumpy old man skin bones.
But I mean, yeah. But I mean, how many times have we said this? AJ Francis' matches have never been the problem.
Yeah.
He came in, we love his matches. He's a shit character. hamburger face. Like, who's he? Who are these words for?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Really,
Like,
I mean, I think sometimes it kind of shows how uncreative he can be.
oh
too,
my
'cause,
god,
like, he had his own talk show, and it never really found footing.
Yeah,
on
how'd
the
that
show.
go? Yeah, they give this guy everything, and all they have to do is less. Let him fucking wrestle. Show that he can do.
Yeah,
The guy's a fucking fantastic wrestler. Him and Elijah, that might have been both their best matches.
I know. That's what I was just gonna say. I dare say AJ Francis was definitely over delivered. Like, I mean, he usually puts on solid stuff.
Totally
like,
shocked.
What they do, was that the match where that was the Moose match with Frankie where they hit the Spanish Fly. I get confused with because the match the pace kind of felt the same a little bit.
Yeah, plus everything happened in the Hotch match, so that kind of confuses things.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, the AJ and Elijah match and the Kazarian and Moose match are almost identical in length too.
Yeah, didn't like that either. Apologies, people. Ali and props to Robles again. Maybe the greatest in the history of the world. He called Kira Hogan. He picked like 3 names, but one of them was Kira Hogan. And I was in my head, I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. Like, nobody's mentioned her. I know for a fact she's doing music because I had posted about her this week. And Kira Hogan came out looking, oh my god.
I see her.
Can I say her ass got a little bigger?
Yeah, it did.
Good Lord, that is a perfect bubble.
But my thing is with her, I didn't think it was so much she was doing the music thing. I just thought she was simply lost in the shuffle in AEW.
Oh yeah,
lost all inspiration to wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought she was
no. And then she put this really nice tweet up today or yesterday, like thanking everyone, saying how much she missed it. Like like a big thing at the back, like the big finale, and I'm finally home.
But I wonder what they're going to do now that they're...
One of the few people who calls TNA home, by the way.
I wonder what they're going to do now that they've retained. I wonder, are they going to keep them together, or are they going to put her back?
If you haven't heard, Rosemary's out for a long time, which I think is bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I guess, from what I'm hearing on that, she might have re-aggravated that knee injury.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. She re-aggravated a knee injury in an indie with about 35 people.
That's another reason I don't like it when we lend them over to the indies.
Totally.
You got to get them on exclusive deals, or what's going to happen.
I could not think of better proof. I had to ask Grok, who the fuck? Because I saw the promotion, and I'm like, I've never heard of that fucking promotion.
35 people.
Okay, I don't know if that's true. I'm just I never heard of the promotion. I had to look it up on AI.
I mean that from her end. I mean, they would, that it would be worth her time.
If you're gonna do a promotion, it's fucking GCW. Yeah. Or if you're gonna work with someone, it's GCW or nobody else. Because those are the indies these days. They're all fucking joke. Nobody draws anything unless somebody's there that draws for them. Fucking.
I just say they better pay for her hospitalization and any recovery.
I don't even have to look. I can tell you right now that AJ Styles' son is one of the top indie guys in terms of draws right now. Yeah. Because that's just how life works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the same people will shit on him for going to TNA. Zia Brookside versus Elena Black. What the hell? Okay, sorry, wait. Ali and Kira won. I mean, obviously. Heather, they beat the Elegances, which here's a great question for everyone. Who the hell are Ali and Kira gonna face next? There's an open challenge, but there's no other tag teams.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if that means. I know they kind of throw it out there that what is that tag team?
I mean, we do have a partnership with NXT for 3 more years, so.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it could be anybody over there.
I mean, that'd be cool if they give us a decent, but NXT's too fucking good. I don't want to job out Digga Hale again.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear it's ODB and Eric Young.
Oh god. Yeah, and they win the titles back. Yeah, totally.
I can see them doing that.
Zia versus Elena. Good God. This felt like an Austin kind of a thing, where Elena became like a face.
Yeah.
Just because of the fucking ass kicking she took.
This match really turned out to be.
Oh, totally.
Hard hitting. It felt very stiff. I felt like the two ladies I really felt like there was a bit of a ring heat with them in there a little bit. It felt like they were, kind of sandbagging each other a lot here and there. I thought
That was incredible. I mean, Elaine. I'll be honest though. I don't like seeing women bleed in a ring a lot.
I know I was very I wanted to give her a hug because I was like,
Yeah, totally. But
a lot
also,
of blood in there, and
but
I'm
also,
like, the referee should use those discretion. I would have been better if he would have stopped that.
I mean, listen, I give her all the respect. Yeah, that would make it too. And then she just falls down afterwards, like Rocky.
Yeah, or kind of like when Austin never really lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's really okay. It's funny that you
know what I mean?
I wonder how many people thought that. Because that's really how I thought. Like Elena the bitch, you know what I mean? Came in, took the beating of a fucking lifetime, and I feel like she got everyone's respect now.
Yeah, and it wasn't Elena's hometown too, and everybody said, "Oh, they ain't gonna give a shit." It's like I don't know, it was pretty good.
And the crowd. I think the crowd was pretty into that.
Yeah.
Not the best crowd either.
No, I was very shocked that it wasn't because what they say they had over 5,200 fans there or some shit.
I think they lied.
Yeah, I don't know. I just going out what figures were being thrown out there on Ticketmaster and stuff. I kind of
remember we. Oh my god, how much did we talk, dude? How much did we talk about? How much did we talk about this? How Lockdown was doing incredible. We mentioned it like a month ago. In terms of ticket sales, was that fucking bullshit? I could see the empty seats. You know what I mean?
I think it made it bad too because I think the venue was really big, and like somebody said, what they did is they let the people that bought the tickets up in the nosebleed stay there. Had they just said,
"Oh, good Lord, come on!
We're gonna upgrade you down."
Nobody does that. Everyone brings them down. Good God.
Yeah, and I think that was why you were seeing a lot of empty seats from what I'm seeing.
I guess that's what happens when you have 3 people in your office. Because they still never replaced Scott. They still never replaced Gail. They still never replaced, what's his name? The Little Mermaid. Ariel. Schnurner. They still never replaced Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about, oh, this person's the heart of the company. This person's the heart and soul. Those are 4 fucking people who were never replaced that you all called the heart of the soul of TNA. They didn't even need to get replaced. That's how pointless they were.
Yeah, and this night, a lot of things here and there, like little things that I kind of noticed. And there was no Mackenzie Mitchell because the dude that was filling in for her because she was doing something for Eric Bischoff's freestyle.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't catch that. Robles mentioned that. He's like new. Robles caught that. He's like new ring announcer. Like things I would never catch.
Yeah, she said on Twitter that she would be back for the live show, but I don't know if I don't know if TNA had granted her permission, and I don't know if it was Carl.
But again, that means TNA doesn't even have first say on with their own fucking talent.
Yeah, I know. We're on low.
So she's not signed. So that proves she's not signed. No. Okay. Mustafa versus Jason Hotch. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. 15 minutes. Match of the night easily. Well, I guess.
Oh yeah, probably. I would almost say possibly. I don't know. I would put it up as possibly match of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have liked it a tad longer to put it in that category, but I don't know if there would have been much.
Yeah, 14-17.
We're really lucky that Jason Hotch had any left.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, pretty weird. A lot of AJ Francis 13 minutes 29 seconds. Kazarian 14 minutes 15 seconds. Mustafa 14 minutes 17 seconds. What do you got, a fucking clock, Carlos, at 14? Weird, yeah, fucking weirdo. Leon Slater defeats Cedric Alexander. Another title change.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I like what happens at the end of the show, though. I think that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. That was cool, but hang on, because then okay. Do you think that's why that was the main event instead of Lethal Lockdown? Because of what happens.
Because as I was watching the main event with the Nemesis and the Hardys, I was like, we've seen this before.
I swear to God, I was going to turn it off. I was really thinking about turning it off.
This particular TNA Friday or Tuesday night episode when they were in the ring to me.
I also might have picked the Nemesis if I realized the next show was in Canada, where Jeff can't go.
Well, I didn't even think about that, Jay.
Yeah.
I knew that, but I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens. We're kind of like too inside of it. Sometimes you got to step back and take a little look at the obvious shit. Like,
and let's face it, when the Nemesis tend to get the titles, I don't tend to keep them very long. They're very transitional as champions.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're going to keep them through the tapings.
Yeah, that makes me wonder too.
But I do love Rock. I do like Ryan with the title.
Unless they plan on having them keep the title up till Bound for Glory.
But then with the Hardys win again, I mean, seriously, like.
I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a wild card tag tournament.
Well, they still got the system. They got other teams. They got the system. And how about KC and Sosa?
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of options.
So for once, Fabian Aichner didn't take the pitfall against the system. I was thinking he would be.
Who was it? KC?
Fabian Aichner.
Oh.
I thought.
I'm saying, who did get pinned? KC?
No, Ricky Sosa.
Okay. Boom, boom, Sosa. Boom, boom.
Just boom, boom.
I did like the system winning because they literally finish everything with "you can't beat the system" and they lose all the time. So.
It's like, who can't beat the system?
That should be their fight. I think they should change it to "who can't beat the system." Like totally no selling it. Like.
And how Betsy was that for Alicia with hardly any clothes on?
Oh yeah.
Packs on the floors.
Well, not going to complain about Alicia with no clothes on, but again, she is so goddamn underrated.
I know. She's like, I feel like she's a generation removed from like ECW.
Oh my
like
god, she does everything right. I don't care anymore. She's the best fucking. She's the best fucking manager in wrestling. I don't care what anyone says. She's the best. She is always there to help. Always. Like, and then she'll take this insane fucking. You know what I mean? She'll take the fucking spot. She'll take the worst spots ever.
And I've said this about her for like ever too. Like she always has good ring placement where she's supposed to be. If she gets in the wrestler's way, she'll back up, and she won't. She won't make the whole match come off as really rehearsed. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that. Oh, sorry. Then the Nemesis beat the Hardys, and boom, Leon Slater comes down and says, "I'm cashing in on you, bruv, but not right now. We'll do it at Bound for Glory." Where is Bound for Glory this year?
Huh?
Where is Bound for Glory?
I have it up here. Let me look.
I was going to say it's in his hometown, but I'm thinking of All In.
It's in Tampa, Florida. Bound for Glory.
Yeah,
that's Sunday, October 11th. From the Ying Ling Center.
Oh crap! Good thing you just said that. Where the fuck is Ying Ling?
Yeah, I know. That's we were discussing that on Asylum. Like I seen somebody.
Is she hanging out with Ash by Elegance?
Somebody said I think she might be wrestling over back in Japan for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't have nothing for her currently. Because everybody else is.
Okay, well that's racist.
No, I don't. No, I don't know. I know she kept reaching.
No, I'm saying by them. No, I'm saying them sending her to Japan is a little bit racist.
No,
there's a lot of countries out there,
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know if she may be going home to visit family.
Oh crap! I forgot Robles' questions.
Oh yeah.
And he's calling. And he's gonna kill me. Shit. Hang on.
That's hilarious. Good timing, Robles.
Hang on. I got them right. Yep. Okay, so I don't know. I'd give that like a 9.
Oh, on the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
I put it right up there. First I said 8, and then I was like, no, I'm not being fair. I feel like I'm kind of worried. I think I'm kind of going with some of the glitches that happened through the night, and I'm like, I'm not going to be one of those fans that nitpicks about little. Because, when you go live, shit happens, and it's like, it happens to WWE. I literally watched a live SummerSlam, and then the sign fell down, and I remember BG.
Oh, that was wow.
He was still on his.
That was live. You saw that?
Yeah, his microphone was running. He goes,
wow.
All of a sudden he goes, "Fuck it."
Yeah, I've seen that in the highlights. I thought that was I didn't think that was actually on air. Wow.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, I didn't think that was on air. Okay, I'm sorry. We didn't even mention. We don't know who the attacker is.
Yeah.
So, Robles' first question: who will be attacked next? BDE or John Schuyler? Or I guess maybe someone else. Up to you.
I'll say it was Elijah. Or Elias, whatever you want to call him.
What, he got attacked?
He got jumped back after his match.
Oh, fuck, I missed that.
Dario was on the phone with...
Okay, who gets attacked after him then?
Okay.
But also, think about it. Everyone out there, think about this. There is no connection with the people being attacked. It's heels and faces.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Skylar getting jumped because, like, is he on, like, the name of the faction? Honor 4? Not Honor 4.
Order 4, yeah.
Order 4. And I can see that being, like, oh, I know it's obvious he jumped him, you know.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
It might not be.
It's not obvious. Why would they jump Moose and a heel?
Yeah,
Who's the heel?
I mean,
Who's the heel they jumped?
I mean, in a sense that, like, Skylar kind of showed his allegiance to Jason Hodge versus...
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Cedric Alexander, they jumped also. So,
but I would say Skylar, just because, like, they don't really have anything for him.
Okay. Who will Avery Styles' first opponent be?
Well, at first I was like, Kazarian, but then, like you said, they're going to have to let that have time to brew a little bit.
Yeah.
And until the lockdown, because you had sent these before lockdown, I believe.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it might be Ryan Nemeth for a comedy relief kind of thing.
Oh, I can totally see that.
You know what I mean? Because he doesn't like these new people coming into his company.
Oh, yeah, but he is a champion now. But he is a... Yeah. Problem is, he's a champion now, so...
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe Rich Swann would open him a little bit of a challenge because they're both high flying, just to kind of like a exhibition to see if the kid can go.
I would say too soon, but
yeah,
I can't think of like a good heel that I could get. Oh, AJ Francis.
Maybe I'll get that the new guy we just signed, Joey.
How about he? Oh my God! How about this? He answers AJ Francis' challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know what's going to happen? They're not going to give Avery title, or they're not going to give him a title shot anytime soon. Yeah. And they're going to probably make him earn it the hard way, you know, by earning his spot.
Yeah, and I have a whole story in my head already that Kazarian pretends to take him under his wing while being a total scumbag behind his back. The kid doesn't know, but guess who does know? His father watching at home, and we finally get the match that AJ Styles himself said he wanted to have against...
Can you imagine what that would be like in a live episode and all of a sudden...
Oh, yeah, totally.
He's beating Avery down and all of a sudden, get ready to fight.
Oh, my God. See, and that's...
I would die.
Again, that's one of my biggest problems with TNA. They treat their live shows like worse than their tape shows.
I think it's not going to be a pay-per-view, Jay, though, because... It's quite a ways off. It's like 2 more months until we get another pay-per-view now. It's almost too long.
Okay, so I guess the problem they can't make these into specials is they're always coming off specials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but they could make them a little better when they're... You can still give us one big surprise, which, again, maybe they will.
Yeah.
Maybe they will. I mean, we still have the Attacker out there. But you're right. Could you imagine that shit like a few months from now? Like...
Or why not, if they can't give us a second program, why not say your AMC, instead of playing that same old repeat episode of a movie, why not say TNA, you can go live from 8 to 11?
Yeah, see, I think that's more about... Anthem. I think that's more about like an Anthem thing. Because AMC, I mean, how great has AMC been? Do you follow...
In what way? You mean like for movies or just all around?
Oh, no, I mean like promoting TNA on Instagram. Like
I mean...
Promoting them on their own channels. Using... They gave us their actors! You know what I mean? Like, come on! What do they have to do? So then I'm talking...
The vampire show that they kind of were plugging there for a little while.
Okay, who owns them?
AMC?
Yes.
I believe
that company is thinking about buying TNA. Because why would they put their AMC people into, you know what I mean? On TNA. Why would they be promoting them like crazy? Last week I saw they were promoting them more and better than TNA was. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like maybe they know TNA is not going off of their channel. It's just changing. You know, the network. I'm saying like the network buys them or something like that.
It's got to be something like that because, like, I don't know. I just feel like this Nick Piccolo thing is really huge. Like, I guess it was said he generated like $7 billion for some company.
$7 billion?
Yeah, $7 billion.
I cursed at a fucking guy who makes $7 billion. Great. Great.
No, but can you imagine if we could even get an inkling of some of that? Look at the talent.
Oh yeah, totally.
We can steal talent from AEW.
Okay, sorry, we got to get through these. Who will Kira Hogan's first opponent be?
Kira Hogan.
Probably find out tomorrow.
Obviously, somebody she's gonna beat.
Tag match, right?
Know.
I think he means who's Kira and Allie.
Oh, he means like Kira and Allie.
That's what I'm guessing, but you can answer for both, whatever you want.
If they're gonna have it in a tag team form, because she is now newly, I guess, are they declaring her a tag team champion or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I did hear the Hacks.
And Rosemary's like hurt or something, so.
The Hacks were thought about being brought in, but like I don't know.
I think they're also in Ring of Honor.
Oh, the Hacks are?
Everyone is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that either. But
Fuck it, that.
I don't know. Maybe they'll just get an open thing, you know?
It's silly stacked Ring of Honor. Just silly. Okay, one more. Which knockout will be attacked first? Tasha, Elena Black? Anyone else you think? Oh, that's a good point. No knockouts have been attacked.
Yeah.
Maybe some crazy ass knockout taking out those dudes.
No, but if we do think it may be the faction that we think is coming in, is there
Honor no more.
What's that?
Honor no more.
I mean, well, and that means Maria.
Yep.
But who would I think Maria would go? I would say Elena Black kind of comes off because she's kind of like this new face, or well, not.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Well, now she is.
Face.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know what she is right now.
But I feel like they're, for some reason they want to beat her down after coming out. Like I was very surprised that she was willing to bleed for that match.
Oh my God, totally.
I mean, her coming out of wasn't she in NXT, right? That's where she got her start.
Yeah, and she never did anything like that.
That's what I mean, and I was like, oh my God, that bright blood. And my son was in the room when I was showing. I go, look at that happen to that Elena Black, and is she dead?
and,
probably.
And that's the son. And that's the son of the Horror King. So
yeah.
He's seen some shit. Okay. All right, that's it. I got Robles calling. We got the things done. We told you the matches for this week, right?
What's that?
Did we go through all the matches for this week?
I don't know.
Hang on. Okay. The Knockouts TV title final match. Knockouts TV title final match. M versus Jada.
Oh, okay. We do know that match. I don't know if there was ever a card set, though.
Yeah,
right?
I got it. Jason Hotch and Trey Miguel versus Mustafa and Zero. I like that. Hotch and Miguel. Swan.
Me too.
Rich Swan versus LJ Cleary. I don't know what that is. Elijah versus Bear Bronson. That's, I guess, interesting. And then AJ Francis and the Knockouts World Tag Women are having 2 open challenges, which is super weird. And that's it.
Yeah. Oh, and then we're going to get the reveal this week, too, with Daria Ray meeting with whoever she's actually talking to.
That's finally happening?
So, huh?
That's one of those things I thought they would never show.
Like, no, they're definitely going to be showing it because she said, I'll see you this Thursday. She didn't say I'll talk to you this Thursday. She said we'll see you Thursday.
Okay.
So,
interesting. And shit. Probably wasn't that important. Okay. That's it for now. We'll be back next week. Thank you for the views and everything. comments. Keep those coming. We will always answer every comment. And that's it. Catch you after, I don't know, a week from today. Maybe faster if Gary gets off his ass earlier in the week. Okay, everyone. Have a nice night. Check out Gary's Horror Crypt Emporium, Imposium, Deposium, Symposium. What's it actually called?
Oh, Gary's Horror Drive-In.
Wow, wasn't even close. Okay, Gary's Horror Drive-In. Dude changes his name. I feel like that shit changes every week.
No, I actually could have probably stick with this one now.
Yeah, I like the drive-in idea. Sounds cool. And you do go to drive-ins, so that also fits. And who the fuck goes to drive-ins anymore? Except for you. Okay. Catch you next week, people. About to hang up on you. Whoops.